Hi, hello everyone. Okay, can you guys hear me so far? Okay. Okay, hi Ajay. Nice to see you. Can you hear me, guys? Maybe shall we just wait for 1 minute? Okay, for everyone to tune in, our start the session. Okay, let me look at my phone. Okay, cool. How you are doing? Hi, trading mask. What is that? Okay, I'm doing good. How are you? I saw that you joined my Thai webinar. You're always asking for the trade setup. Okay, BTC sell. Okay, BTC, I'm still looking for the sell entry. Okay, maybe in the webinar. So basically today, I think the section will be ending like very quick. Okay, after that we will look for the trade setup together. Okay, you can send a request. Okay, I will look for you. Okay. BTC, okay, sell. Okay, UK 100, US 100. Okay, oil. Okay. That's only request. Okay, I will look for you. Okay, we are waiting. Let me have a quick look on BTC. Okay, BTC definitely look for sale, right? If you were to look at, okay, have a quick chat on the BTC. Okay, if you were to look at the BTC based on the like monthly time frame, you will see that price is just falling from the extension. Okay, and the monthly time frame, they also like they also create the bearish engulfing candle, right? Okay, since we are talking about it, okay, while we are waiting for everyone to tune in, I will look for you. So basically just major or the major. Okay, so now while we are waiting for everyone to tune in, okay, what do you see here? Okay, there's a reason why price is falling from like this level, which is the all-time high, is at almost like hit 110k, right? It's about this level. You can see that the BTC here, even to use the extension, price already hits the, like, they cannot close above the extension 161.8, right? You can see that just a week, and after that you can see price falling. And this is monthly time frame, right? If you were to look at February, this is a monthly on February, price closing with bearish engulfing candle, they are create what this, or the block or supply zone. Oh, here hey, okay, never mind. Like over here, right? You can see that. Look at this, zoom in, you look at this candle, right? Price rising to the box and then falling. This is a monthly time frame, and they are approaching the, like, somehow support level. Okay, you have to look at the RSI and stochastic is really overbought. Okay, and then it's falling. Okay, you go down to weekly. What do you see? The weekly time frame also have the divergence, right? Okay, let me discuss a little bit and I will start the webinar very soon. They have a divergence here, right? That is the sign of reversal. So that's why you need to keep selling. You need to like find opportunity to sell BTC, not buy the BTC. I know some of you guys buy the BTC, you keep buying, but you buy on the top already, on the mountain, like you buy on the top, you'll be there for quite some time, I think, because price still falling. Okay, this is very nice pullback support level for weekly time frame. I'm talking about the BTC. Okay, somewhere around this level. Okay, alright guys, so shall we start again guys? Welcome to IC Market webinar. So today we're going to talk about build your, just say your own trading strategy. So today I'm going to talk about day trading, which is I consider myself a day trading. Okay, so if I think like last week or a week ago did we covers about scalping. I think we did that before, right? But today we're going to talk about day trading. Okay, so before I start the webinars, disclaimer first. All right, this is marketing communication and does not contain and should not be construed as containing investment advice or an investment recommendation. Risk warning: trading forex and CFD carry a high level of risk to your capital, and you should only trade with money you can afford to lose. Okay, trading forex and CFD carries here. Trading forex and CFD may not suitable for all investors, so please ensure that you fully understand the risks involved and seek independent advice if necessary. Okay, about myself, I think most of you guys should really know me. My name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. Okay, so the agenda for today, which we going to cover what is day trading, example of day trading trade, how much technical should you use, and how much fundamental should you use in building your day trading strategy. I just mentioned guys, I will share with you guys what I do daily because I consider myself is a day trader. Okay, so what is day trading? So basically we already know that a day trading involves buying and selling like stock, forex, option, right? Within the same trading day, basically you close or position before the market close to avoid overnight risk. Okay, basically you just trade and then you just close the trade within a day. Okay, and technical versus fundamental analysis. So basically, technical analysis 80 to 90% that you focus, right? Essential for intraday price action. I'm use price action to confirm my trade. Okay, I will show you guys later how I execute my trade. I use the tool which is RSI and candlestick pattern, moving averages sometimes, but not that much, but heavily on RSI to identify RSI. Okay, to identify either you overbought or oversold. Okay, and you also can use the RSI to identify the divergence as well. Okay, like I just show you guys, right? There's a divergence on BTC. And the BTC here, right? The divergence here, but on the BTC, price make a higher high, and indicator is make a lower high, and this high, okay, price could not close where above the extension. That is the reason why we sell BTC at this level, and this is already overbought right here. Okay, if you go to the weekly time frame, there's a divergence for you, and there is divergence at like here. Okay, right there, here the RSI. Okay, and you identify entry and exit point and the trend. We already know that, like we know for the BTC, right? Price is have very strong uptrend, and before they break above this resistance level, they make the triangle. Okay, and then you can see that rally, and then they make like the pattern here, and then after that they break above. We know that this is really strong uptrend, but at a certain point that we want to sell, when we want to sell, you need to wait for confirmation, right? This is, I show you already, I have already showed that there is a confirmation. Okay, but let's say I'll go to the, okay, let me go to the D1. Okay, oh, let's say I'm at this level. okay, for the daily candle or D1 time frame. First, I know that I already spot the divergence here. Okay, this is for my day trade, right? Okay, and after that, what you need to do, if I want to, you know, wait for the confirmation or look on the lower time frame. Oh, this is the weekly. I remove this one first. Okay, I go to D1. Okay, what you look on D1 time frame, I will highlight the zone first. Okay, so this is the from here the wick and the body. Okay, look here, the weekly. Okay, after that you need to find the sell. This is very unclear if you want to get a sell entry based on the D1 time frame, right? Okay, but I will see when I go to H4 time frame. Do you see that on H4, okay, there is a valid engulfing candle right here. So meaning that when price, you know, go to the box and then I'm gonna sell. Okay, so this is gonna be my sell zone. So basically, right now we want to look for the sell because we follow the monthly first. Monthly price could not close above the extension just now, and the weekly time frame price is going to create the divergence here. Look, make a high, and indicator RSI is make a lower high. Okay, and based in H4 time frame, you can see that there is a bearish order block over here. Okay, bearish order block at this level. So wait for price to go in the zone and then you sell. Okay, follow the higher time frame. Okay, and continue. So now for the entry exit, I already told you what about the exit point. For the exit, either where you look for the support level in H4 first for your take profit or your TP1. That could be this your level, and there might be a zone. So basically, this is gonna be your take profit TP1. Okay, this could be a TP1. Okay, if you want to, you can check your stop loss. Where your stop loss here? My stop loss, if I entering in H4 time frame, stop loss above the high. But if you, why is like this? Like for example, where is my, let's just say stop loss. Let's just put stop loss here. But if you think that too far, you cannot take it, and this is my stop loss. Depend on, you know, how much you're willing to invest on this trade. So basically, so like different people, we have different risk tolerance, so it's up to you guys. Okay, you want to put here, if you want to put here, then you need to manage your lot size as well. Let's say this is gonna be a take profit, higher the follow the higher time frame. Okay, or you want to let it run, then you can, when price falling certain, and then you might shift your stop loss to, you know, protect your capital if you want to short from this level, and then you can let it go. Okay, and for the fundamental, actually I only focus like 10 to 20%. So basically, if there is high impact news coming on the day, okay, I try to close my trade before the new release. Okay, so let's say if I enter my trade during the London section, if I'm happy with profit, I just close my trade. Okay, so focus every day what you need to do for the day's trading, and I only stick to the only one website, which is for like factory. But some of the trader, they are using the investing.com, so it's up to you guys, but only pick one. Okay, because if you look so many websites, it might cause, you know, confusion. And I only filter the high impact news, which is the red box. A lot of you guys, a lot of traders, you might filter the orange box, right? They might have filter like this one, but to me, I just want to look for the high impact news. And the time zone, you just change according where you live, right? So basically, I'm based in Singapore. Okay, so I just change to my Singapore time zone. And then this is my daily. Every day I open the economic calendar, Forex Factory. Okay, and I look any like new coming up. Okay, if I want to trade like for tomorrow we have a news, right? You want to trade like USD or any that pair with like Kiwi dollar, and then I need to take note of this, but usually I don't trade like this pair, so that is okay. But if you trade like gold or those like anything paired with the US dollar, and then you need to take off this high impact news like tomorrow. And we also have like FOMC minutes meeting minute coming as well, and an employment claim on Thursday. So these all the high impact news you need to take note of. If you have, okay, there's a question. Let's say if you open your trade let's just say during a London section, and then you have the negative, or you have a floating loss. Okay, and then news is coming, let's just say non-farm payroll. That is really like high impact news, like for like last Friday non-farm payroll is coming. You need to ask yourself, okay, let's say you have floating loss with, let's say you, okay, let me open. Okay, let's just say non-farm is coming in 1 hour, and then you still have like floating loss with, let's just say 1,000, and 1,000 here, your account is 10k. For example, your account is 10k, you have a 10k account. Oh no, okay, let's just say you have like a 10k account. Okay, and right now you have a negative of 1k. Okay, and news is coming. Okay, in let's just say 1 hour, like 1 hour. I have a question. Do you want to hold your trade and then you set your, okay, you already have like you already have like stop loss in your mind, you have a set a stop loss. Let's say if price hit your stop loss, you will lose like stop loss. I will tell you what I'm going to do. You have like stop loss. You have stop loss of, let's just say 3k you have set, but now right now you are floating loss 1k. But if price hit the stop loss, you lose 3k. But if you hit profit, for example, you would have earned 3k as well, for example, with the take profit, for example. Okay, TP. But now you need to choose. Do you still want to hold, or you want to cut loss at 1k? What you guys going to do if like non-farm is coming and then you trading gold? Okay, what will you choose? To me, I will cut loss 1,000. Okay, why? Because I had the experience with gold that have slippage more than 1,000 point or 100 pip. Even though let's say you put the stop loss 3k. I mean you invest for 3k, if stop loss you lose 3k or 3,000. But we know that high impact news is coming. When the new release, okay, let's say price is not go your favor, okay, hit your stop loss, and then there's slippage another 100, let's just say 100 pip. You will lose how much? You will lose another, let's just say instead of 3k you lose 4k. I have that before. I even have that before with like gambling, which is price when the same went to my favor. Let's say I buy, and then the price hits my take profit, which is, let's say my take profit I only aim for 50 pip, but it's cut my take profit, which is more than 100 pip. Okay, that is slippage. of course I'm happy, right? Because if hit my stop take profit, I earn 500, for example, if I buy one lot size, but it cut my take profit at like, let's just say 100 pips, so I earn 1000. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, but because I have that episode, so in my mind, I always have the picture. Okay, I have a slip page that it's went to my favor. So now maybe after that, the next month or next week, the high impact news coming, I hope. Okay, and then it hit my stop loss, but it cut me at 4K. From that on, okay, I just don't trade during a high impact news anymore. I just cut loss. Okay, because why? If I cut loss 1K, okay, you can earn it back within, let's just say 1 to 2 days, instead of if you wait until you hit the stop loss, let's just say 3K. You see the number 1K and 3K can take you 3 to 5 days to recover your loss, right? So try not to trade during the high impact news coming. If you want to trade setup, okay, if you want to trade during the high impact news coming, you should have another separate account, okay, and then you put the stop loss, the number, using the amount that you're willing to trade news. Okay, that is your stop loss. Don't use the same main account to trade news. Okay, and every day, even high impact news coming, usually I try to close my trade. You can see that high impact news, those like earning and Fed decision or high, those non-farm payroll, try not to trade during that event. If you want to trade, you should wait at least 5 to 10 minutes, or you go to the lower time frame. If the market or if the candle starts like moving, and then you enter the trade. Okay, if you want to trade during news. Okay, the complement technical setup, they earning gap. So basically, if there is a gap, then you might wait for price to come to close the gap, and then you trade. But usually, there is no for me. Is if a high impact news coming, I just close my trade. I can cut loss, or if I'm happy with the profit, not even hit my take profit, I just close before the new release. And another one is that if you have a mindset, it's like, for example, you hold the trade and then you have the floating loss, okay, and then you cut loss. Okay, you cut loss because you want to protect your capital. And after that, the new release, you saw that price went back and hit your take profit. Okay, don't curse yourself and don't have the kind of mindset like, oh no, I should hold my trade, if not I would have earned, let's just say 3,000 or 4,000. That kind of mindset is no, right? You should think another way. It's like, thank God that I closed. Oh, it seemed like my trade are very accurate. So if next time you want to trade with high impact news, either you have the separate account or you reduce your lot size, and then you put the further for your stop loss. Okay, like maybe stop loss will be 200 pip or 300 pip, and then your lot size will be very small. Okay, you should do that. I just say nowadays follow only Trump high impact. Okay, talking about Trump is like so crazy. Okay, I don't want to talk too much about him. I know that a lot of my friends who trade stock, right, all is red after he announced the tariff, right? Okay, now building your day trading strategy, that 5-step framework. Okay, first you define your goal. Okay, profit target, risk tolerance. You can like risk 1 to 2% risk per trade. Okay, this one is just the idea, but it's not necessary to me. I don't use percentage for my invest per trade. I'm using the number, like, okay, let's say this trade are willing to invest, let's just say 100. Let's just say I invest 100, okay, per trade. Actually I have the EA, okay, to help me to calculate how much my lot size I should put if I want to put a pending order by adjusting something similar to like trading view, for example. Okay, like there is a EA. Let's say I want to for instance chart this level, and then I want to invest. Let's say I want to here. Let's say I don't know what it here I have, but this is my account side. But actually the EA will say that okay, if you want to invest, for example, like 10, let's say 1,000 for example, over here if you were to adjust your stop loss like further, your lot size will be smaller. Okay, if you have very tight stop loss, your lot size will be bigger. So I have the EA to help me to calculate. So basically my risk and reward, I'm not really like, you know, fixed like have to be 1-to-1. It depends on where I enter my trade, because sometimes you want to get 1-on-1 is not always the time. So because sometimes I might have the late in enter, for example, like I wanted to say over here for example, but then I was doing something and then price falling, but I'm quite confident that price going to fall from this level because there is an order block here, for example. Okay, so I enter right now. Let's say I enter here, and then my risk and reward is not like 1-to-1. That is okay for me. Okay, and then I might shift my stop loss to here or here. But let's say if hit my stop loss, I would have lost like only $100 based on the EA help me to calculate the loss size. Okay, this is if you ask me about the EA, I forgot the name, but you can Google. It's called trade assistant. Okay, you just pay like $100 and then you can use like you can lose up to 10 account. Okay, you can just go and Google. Okay, and then you choose the instrument. Okay, like you choose the pair that you want to trade. You should trade with those like have the tight spread, those like gold or major. Okay, and then you should pick the market as well. Usually, you know, early Asian section, you know, you may see that the spread is very widen, so you might have to wait at least like London section or New York section. Okay, select tools. Okay, you should just select 2 to 3 indicator. Okay, I use eyesight and stochastic sometime to want to confirm with like overbought oversold. Okay, and one I'm using the Fibo. Okay, oh, my handwriting is like Fibo. Okay, and then you set the rule. The entry, either you want to play with the breakout and with the volume, or the exit you maybe 1-to-1 at least, but I just mentioned not all the time. Okay, I set the rule. If you want to enter my trade, I don't play with breakout. I will play with the price break. I wait for price to pull back and then I'm sell. Price need to break the key level. And another one, I wait for the PA equal to price action. CE action. You know why my handwriting is very bad? Because you know I'm using my mouse on my right hand, but actually I'm a left-hander, so I'm writing on my left is quite like difficult for me. Okay, that's my apologies. Okay, so price action, I will go lower to, it could be M15. I try to write nicely for the confirmation. Okay, or sometimes I still cannot see anything. I might go down to M5 or M30 or H1, which is, you know, just have to go to the lower time frame and identify the key level. You can go to H4 or H1 for the day trade. Okay, and another thing is I will look at the D1 to say price closing with what candle. They are closing with, like yesterday candle is a green or red or bullish or bearish. Price coming from the either like support and resistance from the D1 time frame. Let's say for gold, for example, not this one. Gold. Okay, price rising like here. no, this is the I have to play back here, right? I remove everything first. Remove drawing. Okay, for example here. On April 4, price ending with bearish engulfing candle. So on 5th of April, I was looking for sell. I want to sell gold only, not buy, just sell. Unless if I want to buy, price need to fall to somehow this my level, my support, and then I will buy up. Okay, this is my key support level for the D1, the wick. Okay, touching, and here I have 61. And there is what he, there is the 61.8% fib. Okay, yeah, right, that's why we buy up like on Monday 7. And now this day, let's say, okay, here, okay, price indeed with bearish engulfing bearish. So go down to H4. I identify the key level. What do you see in H4 time frame? In H4, you can see there is the divergence here, right? And we want to sell, follow the higher follow the D1, because D1 closing with bearish engulf, bearish, right? Okay, and price break below this low. One price break below this low, and this one you should have sell. Anyone caught the sell at this level? Either here you draw like this level. Okay, let me show you to move to this level first. Okay, price break below the previous low, which is here. Okay, so now if you want to sell, either you call QM, you know, QM Quasimodo trading strategy, it will look like, or head and shoulder. So what you need to do, we wait for price to come back to make the, either you call, now we, this is the left shoulder, right? And then after that, you might say this is a head. I'll remove this one. Okay, and now we wait for price to pull back to this level, and then you're gonna sell, right? Follow the D1. Okay, the D1, this one haven't closed yet, but for the H4, let's say the day, right? On the Thursday, April, last week. Okay, talking about last week first. Now we wait, you need to wait for price to pull here, and then you're gonna sell, right? Okay, you can see that it's not come back to the like hit this one, because you draw from the wick. If you were to draw from the zone, you will get the entry, which is this one. Oh, sorry, and this one, right? And this one, and then falling, and the D1 and this one again come back to this one. This is gonna be your sell entry, which is why did you see something today? Do you sell? Did you sell today? Did you sell today? Because price break below this low, because of this one, right? This is opening, okay, closing, maybe closing haven't yet, then price come to the sell entry. Okay, go to H4. What do you see? Okay, this is your resistance level, right? Price go to this level, and then you sell. We follow the D1, and then price to hit your take profit. If you hold, and then you can, this is our support level, and we have what? We have 61.8%, right? Fib. Okay, soon for you guys to see. Do you see the dotted line? And then you can see price falling to where? Enter the zone, and it is 61.8% all the way to 29.56, and then after that rising Okay, rising, now still rising. Rising to where? Now it's rising. Okay, and this one might consider the resistance level for H4 for today. Okay, so you always set your the criteria, or you set the rules that why you want to enter should have all this, at least all this one, or if there a divergence, or you look for the D1 candle, and then after that you go down to the H4 to identify the key level, or H1, and then you go down to M5 M15 to look for the confirmation. Okay, any question? No question, and continue. Okay, and putting it into practice, that's why you need to have kind of a habit. First, what you need to do, look for the high impact news, look at the economic calendar, highlight the key level. Okay, set the rules. Okay, you should pick your instrument that you want to trade. Don't like focus so many instruments. Okay, just I forgot 3. Okay, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and gold. That's it. That is 3 pair I trade. Okay, EURUSD and GBP I including the London section, and gold sometimes my Asia is priced at the key level. Okay, the pro tip. Okay, start with the demo account. Again, for the demo, you should use the demo to get familiar with how to use the trading platform, how to play the trade. Once you get familiar, okay, you should trade on your real account, which is your real account. You are still new, you start with $100. Why? Because if you always trade with the demo, okay, there is no emotion involved. Okay, sometimes you hit a stop loss and take profit, you feel nothing. But once you trade with your real account, it hits stop loss, I'm sure you will feel something. Okay, demo for you to practice. Okay, get familiar with the trading platform. After that, you open your real account with small money, which is $100, and then after that you start to trade by putting 0.01 just to test on your strategies. Okay, and you to limit your trade to 1 to 3 trade setup daily. 2 to 3, max is 3, no more than that. Okay, but if I happy with my profit, 1 trade, that is enough. Okay, shouldn't be greedy. You shouldn't have the mindset like, for example, morning you already hit your profit. After that you feel like I'm feeling like today I'm going to be a lucky person. Okay, and after that you enter the market again during a London section. Okay, let's say London section you lost your profit this morning, and then you think that it's okay, I just lose my profit like from morning, I still have my capital. And after that you continue trading, or maybe New York section coming, you still trade, and up you might lose your capital. Okay, and after that you will feel guilty, and then you might feel regret that I shouldn't enter again, I should just stop. That kind of mindset, you have to change your mindset. So why I can say that, because I been that before. Okay, I did that before. But if you want to get the new result, you need to change the way you think. Okay, you need to change the way you are as well. If you never change, how you're going to how you're going to like be a better day by day if you still keep repeating the same one. Okay, just change. You need to change. If not, you can't survive in this forex market. Okay, that is for day trading guide. Any question before I look for the trade setup for BTC UK 100? And you can share with me as well whether you are part-time trader or you're full-time trader, or how how many hours you spend, how many hours you look at the chart daily. Okay, how many hours you spend on the in the forex. Okay, for the BTC, for the who asking me just now. Okay, for the BTC, this is the resistance level. I will use the 78.6%. This is, you can see, right, the C price falling from your 61.8%. so this is your entry. You would identify this your first resistance, but another key level, let's say your price pull back to this 50%, you may consider sell, but now price is falling. I look for the D1. Okay, you can say that the D1 closing with this price come from almost hit the support level, just by a bit, right? This is like swing, like over here, the support level. You okay? I give you the price. Okay, and this is, you can just put this as like the support zone, right? Bear bullish engulfing candle, meaning that you can buy here if price you know, do that kind of chart pattern in the low one time frame. For example, if price falling to the zone, like to the green box here, in the lower time frame, what do you want to see? I want to see the either that kind of pattern. These are bullish, bullish divergence, no bullish divergence here, versus the other side, or they make the chart pattern in the lower time frame, which is in this box. And then if they make a lower low, lower high, and then they break above this, okay, in the lower time frame, I want to wait for price to pull back, and then you enter the buy at this level within the zone. Okay, you need to wait for the confirmation. Okay, this is the level. I just put this based on the swing low support. Okay, this is the BTC. Sell. Anybody sell here? This you take profit if you want to sell. Okay, UK 100. Same. Hitting 78.6%, and then it's falling. This is the D1 resistance level. Okay, I'll pull out the eyesight. This is the support, right? Then we have 78.6%. Green. 76.6%, and the support level is here. Okay, so now you can see that almost hit your resistance level, right? And then you fall, but if you want to like have very sharp entry, you may need to define this level. Okay, you can see it's touching and then falling. So this is the first resistance level. You could add in the 38.6%, and my next resistance level, second resistance, I will pick this level. Okay, we have 61.8%, right? You could highlight the zone. Okay, so now this is the level. Okay, you can request. Okay, so this is H4, this is the price, and this is another upper. Okay, and then US 100. Where is the US 100? I pick this. Same. Actually, they move the same, right? Okay, actually for the US 100 and UK 100 just now, you will see that in the D1 time frame here, price is already, you know, have the equal high, right? You were to look here, they have the equal high. Price break below this previous low here. So the next day, when they break the low here, you need to, you know, wait for price to pull back, and then you sell. You will to see that this is your resistance level, right? This is your resistance level, but price did not go all the way that. But when they break this one, you can see that they somewhere close to 38.2% fib. Maybe just go to H4. Okay, H4 time frame now, I would identify here is my first resistance level. This one should have how many percent? Close to 61.8% fib level. Okay, this is the first support, and this is the resistance second, which is price break below and pull back, right? Then this zone, and then you sell. Okay, what's about the, can we use a projection? Yeah, 100% should be 120. This is the second, this is the first support I refer to all the way here. Okay, second support, what should we pick? Here is my second support. Someone adjust my, okay, this is my second support. Oil. Okay, let me look on the higher time frame first. Okay, you could buy monthly time frame. This is your buy entry for oil. This is your buy, this is the buy. This is the buy zone. I will identify this my first support for oil. Okay, so now you want to buy, can we buy now? No, you need to wait for confirmation. Let it go down, but actually this is the buy zone, right? This is a second. Okay, this D1. Okay, this is your buy zone. Okay, you should buy. Okay, so the price already come in the buy entry. So this is your buy entry. Your buy entry is here. Okay, here you can buy now. Your stop loss you put like below this one. This is your support monthly. You can buy. This is how I go to the lower time frame to look for the entry. I already show you guys. You just remember. Okay, so we buy here. Okay, take profit. Either you want to take this one is the swing here for TP1 first. Okay, and this one I would identify is the first resistance. Okay, over here based on the eye should be how many percent? 50. This is first resistance level. This is the second resistance, and we have 50 and 78.6, too high, and we don't take it. We take 50. Or maybe I add in the 61.8. No, too low, so we don't take it. Okay, here. Okay, so now okay, it will be rising because why? Overbought, oversold, oversold as well. Okay, you can see there's too much oversold. We should buy. Okay, we see the pullback here already, right? Because why? We see the chain of character, and this is our support for monthly. So for the oil you buy. Okay, and you can target here for your TP1. So like put your take profit slightly before your resistance level for the buy entry. Let me look for the H1. Right, you can see within the support zone spike up and then falling. Now we re-enter because there is the confirmation. Okay, there's a gap. It's already closed the gap. And in the lower, this one should how many percent? 61.8. Somewhere around there. Oh, it shows 78.6, like below within the 78.6 and 61.8 and 78.6, somewhere around this zone. Okay, so this you enter buy. So we buy oil. Our gold I already cover gold. Okay, and DE40. Let me look for the monthly. So do you sell DE40 DEX? Because you can see the overbought, right? And monthly. $127 protection. Okay, $127 protection. They retrace how many percent here? $61.8. Haven't. It should be almost 50. You can see that they can close over the projection here, and also read overbought weekly. You can see one day at the okay, you can see when the price exhausted, what do you see? You will see a lot of rejection or a lot of wick at this level, right? You read the candle, okay, and you can see that closing, you can consider this price action, closing with belly engulf. Okay, closing with belly engulf, so we want to look for the sell. Okay, and you look really closely for the DE, for the D1. They are making the ego high or kind of like the M pattern, and you look really closely, they like break below this low, right? Because you see that if they want to continue to go uptrend, basically you look really closely for the market structures, right? Just over like that, you know, higher high, higher low, higher high, still higher low, ego high, and boom, right? Close. They close where? This, you can look at this candle, right? This wick. They close below this level. Okay, and the D1, and you can see that this is your support level, right? And this candle is closed below, they break below your support, now it become your pullback. So this is your resistance level for the D1. So this is your resistance level. And okay, I go to H4. That's why you sell, right? Did you see that you sell? And you were to put exact at the, like, you know, at the block you miss the entry, because sometimes if you want to pending order, you should, you know, plus or minus a few pips. For the H4 time frame, you go to H4, you will say that this is your resistance level, right? Break below, you can see a price pull back here. You can see this your pull back here from the support become the resistance. You could combine with the I sign. So this is how many percent? 50. So your first resistance line up with 61.8%. So you wait for price to pull back, which is the pullback for you. Break below, pull back, and then you sell, right? Because of this one. Okay, now you sell. This is how you sell. So now all the way down. So where is your next resistance level? This is not your first resistance. Why are you sell within a 4 hour? You can think that price could come here. It may not. Okay, this is my first resistance level. Price all the way capture where this is the support, right? Now the support, this is another support level, which is first support, this is second support level. Okay, price break 6/6. Okay, so 50%. I will take 50% and 61.8, which is here my second resistance. Okay, so this is the zone. Okay, I'm gonna do one more for like trade setup. Okay, I will show you this one at this level. Yeah, one price come here, you're welcome. Price come here. In the lower time frame, you can see the rejection. There may be a divergence. You can see the divergence here in M15, right? Price make a lower low, indicator is make a lower high. So there's bullish divergence. Okay, and last one I will look for is inside the CID before end, inside the CAD. No, this one should be the extension 127. Okay, gonna close below 127. Now they are pulled back to the intermediate resistance is right here, meaning that if you see the confirmation, you may consider to sell. Okay, why I did not ask you to sell now? Because D1 is already over. So if they break above, you may consider to sell at this level. Go to H4 and have a look. Okay, like if they break, this is gonna be sell entry first resistance, second resistance is right here, and your fifth. You can see that they rejected here 38.2%. I will show you all. Yeah, okay. I will put here for my first support. Okay. Okay guys, that should be all for today. Okay, since I'm do one more for gold, let me highlight the key level again for gold before I end the webinar. Okay. The zone is big, so you need to wait for the confirmation. Somewhere around this level. If they come in the zone, okay, or if you start to sell, this is the zone to sell, but you need to you see that whether this headphone going to close or not, because they come from your support level here, and this and trigger 61.8% Fibo. Okay, yeah, next resistance is here. Okay, around this level, if price come, watch out for this support level. Still fresh, you can buy at this level. This one should be close to 78.6 maybe. Okay, 76.6 below, so we don't take it. Okay, this is the level. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys again in the next webinars. I think next Tuesday gonna be one of my colleague. Okay, I think I'm gonna take like I will rotate with my colleague. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for trading mask. Okay. Happy trading, guys. Tomorrow there's high impact news coming on Wednesday, Thursday as well. Okay. Bye for now, guys. Hi Ajay. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, I'm going to end the webinar now. Take care. Okay. Bye for now. Thank you so much, guys, for joining.